Hi guys, this is going to be a little tutorial on how to change out the air filter on a 2017 Audi A4. This will hold true for a 2018 and as well as a 2019, I believe, coming up, 2.0 liter turbo. So let's get going. As far as tools, pretty simple. I ended up using a driver as opposed to a handheld just so it's a little bit quicker. You're going to need a let's see if I can focus, T25 boots the star head to undo the screws. I believe there will be 6 of them. You can either use it as this form or otherwise in the handheld. I use this just to go a little quicker. Just got to be careful when you do reassemble that you don't over torque these screws with these impact drivers. So any sort of drill or handheld will work just fine as the T25. And here's the engine bay. This is going to be your intake box right here. Turbo down in there with your intake tube coming out, going into this sealed air box, then with your cold air intake actually coming out in front of the grill. So this is actually a pretty good design for a cold air intake as far as stock goes. I'm not seeing much reason why you're going to need to upgrade this to an actual like aftermarket cold air intake, because this is pretty much as good as you're really going to get. So what we're going to do here is we have 6 screws that need to be undone. Here, 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 and down below, right in there in the shadow, you can't quite see. What's nice about these screws is they are pretty long, but when you back them out, they actually don't come out of the housing. So you don't really have the risk of losing them. So they are pretty long, so it'll take a few seconds. That's why I use the driver to get them out. So I'll show you how to do that in just a second. So I end up taking my driver. You can see is even you can spin them, they won't completely come out, so they'll stay in place. And the last one I can't quite see. Okay, so with them all loose, basically just kind of break the seal. And some of them still may be a little bit in place. There we go. So that's with the airbox completely undone as far as the screws loosened up. And then you will see your air filter. I'll get a better picture of it here in just a second. Okay, so we've got all the screws loosened up. There's our airbox with our air filter. Whatever little piece of foam that Audi felt that was necessary to put inside the airbox for whatever reason. And so how this is connected or held in place, it's friction fit down there as far as it just basically pushes in against another gasket, and then you just give it a twist and you'll disconnect it from this little piece right here, which is again just another little friction fit. Probably need 2 hands to do it, so I'm going to sit down the camera for just a moment, get that loosened up. All right, so I went ahead and loosened up with both hands, but what you'll do is basically just get your finger into this little area right here, push that out, and then as you can see, it's spinning free and drop. So there's your air filter. Not too bad, but nonetheless, I'm going to swap it out anyway. All right, so this is what I end up swapping it out with, or will be swapping it out with, is the it's a K&N. It's a E0646. So here's our stock filter, and then there's the K&N. Do a good job, obviously, of matching it with the OEM, and so we'll get that started. All right, so we've got our K&N in place. So this being the portion that will slip over the intake ring here. So this will slip on the outside of this. Again, just a nice easy friction fit. And then we'll get the tab that's on the new K&N and just slide it right into here. Okay, so the K&N is pushed into place. And also what you have at the base of the filter are these little brackets here or you want to call them, and as you twist, they lock into place. So then also just keep them twisting, and you can push that into place, and then everything locks up. So everything's good and secure. And that's what it looks like with the K&N in place. So now with the filter in place, it's time to close up your airbox. Sometimes when you're getting in there and just trying to get the filter placed on there, you can twist around this, and this whole thing will kind of turn, which is no big deal. Just make sure you kind of get it back to its original spot. Try to pull or place the screws in their outwardmost position. Makes it easier to fit back in their holes. So now it's all back into place, and I'll get them cinched up with the driver. All right, so time to button up now. So we're just going to go, doesn't need to be in any particular order, but we'll get them all cinched up. Again, with the driver, just snug. These can really probably over tighten them if we're not careful. Guys, oops, left my boot in there. So not too hard of a little maintenance if you're just replacing a OEM filter, or if you're changing out with a more high performance filter, or whatever you want to call them. Easily to do within a few minutes. Hope this helped out. Great car so far. I'm really liking it. I've had it about 6-7 months. It's been great. Super dependable thus far, getting great gas mileage, great performance as well.